doors are gonna be opening, and you can walk through them, but you should not walk through them. You should just wait on your side, and when I call out left, which is dark side by the way, your side, Evo, left middle, then you'll be ready here to shoot the middle one. Right. You know? So then Bomb and Axe are gonna be on the right side. I call out right and left because it's easier for me. So when I say right, that's light. Then they know which one they have to shoot. Like the right two, then they're gonna shoot the light middle one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's just try that.
I think we figured it out. Because I saw in the video that they switched the scanner buff, not the mechanic buff.
We'll go to your side.
So when everyone's on their side, we can start this thing up.
Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, okay. So what guns are you using right now, Axe?
Yeah, okay. Right. I'm using Xeno too with
Everybody using Xeno if they have it?
With overflow rounds on my scout with a shotgun. So Well's gonna be on the dark side and Bubble's gonna be on the light side, probably, because you stay at the same time. Yeah, so yeah. Yep, okay, thanks. Okay, let's start the swooping shit. Okay. So it's light 3 and light 2. Light 2, light 3. Nice, thanks. Okay. Dark 1, dark 4. Dark 1, dark 4. Yep. I should know that by now. Yep. Yeah, got you. Axe, you need to pick it up. Nice. I'm sending it back down. Right one, okay. Right one, quickly coming. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah. It's probably better, Dusty, if you call out dark or... Maar ja, Axel, het is echt niet zo moeilijk, man. Hij zei letterlijk... Allee, je weet wat, de rechterkant van de terminal is light. De linkerkant is dark. Het is letterlijk gewoon dat.
Maar nee, maar het is dan makkelijker. Kijk, als je er gewoon een toon right back kijk en left back kijk.
Ah, oké.
Because if I can call out quicker, it's easier for you guys to start shooting. That's what I'm saying. If I have to start looking for, okay, which side is that one, which side is that one, it's easier to say left or right.
Zo, dus dan ga je, als bijvoorbeeld aan onze kant is, ga je bijvoorbeeld zeggen, als het nu een dien is, waar dat nu op ziet. Als het een dien is, kijk, als het een dien is hier, is het right 3 zeker. Dat ga je zeggen, of wat? Oké. Okay. It's okay, okay. It's okay.
It's easier to call out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. So I got this.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 from left to right. Yep. Alright, everybody ready?
Okay, yeah. We can do this. You're standing there at your door like, fuck that. Where is the... Oh, okay. Thanks. Okay, I'm starting the... Light 2. Light 2. Light 2. Light 5. Light... Yeah, light 2 and 5. You okay, X? Nice. Yeah, I got him. Kill him. Dark 1 and 4. Dark 1 and 4. I'm quickly going to light side again to start the damage phase. Get it? Nice. I'll drop it down. Right, 3, okay. Oh, right one, okay. Yeah, when we're quicker to do damage, it stays open much longer, okay. Holy shit, we did a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Wait, okay. Grabbing it. Okay, yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, light 1. Light 1. Light 1. Light 3. Light 1, light 4. Okay, I'm switching the scanner. Yep, got it. Okay, I'm helping you. Yeah, I got you. I mean, yeah, we can probably do that. Yeah, exactly. Wait, maybe I can come down and res you. I'll take the operator buff real quick. I'll come down there to fucking get your ass. Yeah, exactly. Wacht hé. Wacht hé. Hij moet mee. Oké. Oké, ik ga hem gaan steken, hè, beneden. Ah, ja, je telt later. Ja, shit, ik ben al beneden. Fuck. Ja, maar kijk, je gaat nu naar boven komen. Je kunt nu switchen. Doe het gewoon zo. Nee. Hij doet open. Dan kijk, kan komen naar boven. Hij gaat naar beneden en dan kan ik gaan. Ja, maar als je alleen zit en die dingen gaat wel open, hè. Maakt niet uit dat je die dingen hebt, toch niet? Thanks. Kijk. Ga je het open doen hier? Ja, hè? Ja. Oké, hij gaat naar beneden. Nee, ga naar beneden. Ja, ga naar beneden. En het gaat vanzelf. Open nu je dingen, nice. Voilà, hij kan eruit. Ja, oké. Nice. Axe, can you take it? The scanner? Nice.
Guardian down.
Crypt power systems compromised.
Wait, oh damn, you got it. Nice. What?
Crypt status active. Orbital status
Nice.
standby.
How the fuck did we done that?
Life forms detected. Approaching clarity control. Threat determined.
How the fuck did we done that? Holy shit, let's go boys. Nice.
All recommended.
I got the boots, nice.
Guardian down.
That was sick though. Damn, that's like, I mean, they were like struggling yesterday on this fucking part, like.
But they didn't know what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have no clue at all.
Mhm.
Clarity control breach.
Holy shit, that's so nice right now.
A single life form of unknown
Just
biology.
come to me if you
Detected
can.
in the crypt laboratory.
Holy shit, that's so creepy though.
Notice, vacate the premises immediately. This will be your only warning.
Yep, okay, I'm at the second fucking encounter. Rip. That's the part where I don't fucking know anything. I don't know what to do.
But it's gonna be really hard.
That's the part I don't know anything about, so. Swords. Swords is gonna be the key to this one.
You see that guy over there? That's the boss that we're fighting.
But I think, well, according to what I watch, it's the same mechanic. That is the one who can see which boss we have to go and
Yeah, yeah. So pretty much, well, let's get to the room first. Cause wait, hold up. How the fuck did we get out of here? I guess we gotta wait till everybody gets in here.
What's up, big boy? What the fuck?
Access that.
That's dope though, holy shit. Yeah, that was pretty cool, holy shit. Okay, now what? Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the room.
This is where we shoot up, yeah.
Wait, no, restart it. Let's wipe it down. Wait. We have multiple bosses. One in the middle, one on right, one on. Holy shit.
Basically, there's two platforms.
Mhm.
This is just saying what I know so far. I don't really know how to do exactly when I'm watching the video again. But basically, we want top team is gonna get the scanner. Meanwhile, bottom team is gonna get operator. These buffs are gonna come from enemies, similar to how the scanner one came in the first encounter. So you want to kill the enemies, get the buffs. Somebody downstairs will get operator. Somebody upstairs will get scanner. So scanner, upstairs scanner is gonna be able to see which boss is gonna do what mechanic basically. And there's gonna be multiple versions of him. And I'm not sure how many. I can't say for sure.
I remember this.
So the scanner person is gonna be able to see which boss that we have to attack out of his duplicates.
Oh yeah.
But the scanner one is gonna see which one we're gonna have to attack.
Except.
Since the damage phase at the top is gonna happen first, team top is gonna have to focus on that, so we kill one. But we don't kill one, we don't is the operator has to come up. Meanwhile, the scanner has to go down, or something like that. Because when you kill him, he's gonna drop one of his things that you have to get rid of by going into
Elevator.
yeah, in one of the rooms. But it's complicated. I really suggest you look up a video. Just real quick.
Yeah, kind of okay.
Let me explain it. It's gonna get even worse.
It's gonna get even more complicated.
And this one's a doozy. Like, this is going to be, in my opinion, the hardest encounter of this raid. So,
You're kidding me.
what do you do here? Well,
Yeah.
it's very complicated. The first starting arena is only one half. There's actually a totally separate upper arena that you can get to if you, as you can see, utilize these drop ships. It will shoot you into space, and then you're on the upper part of the arena. Now, in both of these arenas, you're going to see a lot of the boss. He is absolutely everywhere. He's cloned himself, and it's your job to get rid of these clones. So, how do you do so? Well, just like last time, you will have to utilize someone with Operator as a mod and someone with Scanner. So, the encounter starts and you want to split your team up 3 to the top, 3 to the bottom. If you want to be really optimal, technically the first DPS phase is at the top always, so you could send 4 up to the top for maximum DPS, but that's a little bit much, to be honest. Remember that when talking about the drop pods, the Operator can actually shoot the data pads near the drop pods and it will activate them. So the Operator can call up drop pods from the bottom to the top if people need to take them down, so just keep that in mind. In any event, once you've split your team up between the top and the bottom, then you're going to need to slay out on ads, because you're going to have to kill all of the ads in that arena, especially kill the yellow bar shanks in order to spawn servitors. Now, the servitors are usually going to spawn at one area and then move to the other. So they'll spawn at the bottom first, and once all of the servitors are dead at the bottom, then they'll start spawning on the top, and sometimes vice versa. But as servitors are spawning, then you're also going to see those important ads that have the buffs spawn as well. So always on the bottom area, you're going to, as the servitors are alive, see a guy with the Operator buff. Make sure someone at bottom kills that guy and grabs and holds onto that Operator buff, the red one. Then at the top, you're always going to have an ad with the Scanner buff spawn again when the servitors are up. Same thing, make sure someone grabs a hold of that buff. At this point, once all of the servitors at the bottom and all of the servitors at the top are dead, all of the bosses at the top area are going to start to do a wipe mechanic, and they'll all start doing it at the same time. The person with the Scanner buff, as you can see one of those bosses glowing yellow. Then he needs to call out to everyone else on your team to get to that guy as quickly as possible, and you need to damage that guy as much as possible to prevent the wipe, mainly, but also to actually damage the boss. That's right, doing that, just preventing the wipe mechanic, is the actual way you beat this boss, is the way you lower the health. So, very importantly, this is a massive tip here. Don't just do damage until you cancel the wipe phase. You'll see us all the time in the background gameplay utilizing as many teammates as we have in the area with a bunch of swords. We got falling guillotines with Whirlwind's Blade to get more damage, even Lucian Blade as a mod, that's a great one as well. And what we're doing is we're kind of counting down, alright, 3, 2, 1, and then everyone does damage because you can see the wipe phase is cancelled, the boss stops, but as that boss is kind of dying, you're still able to inflict damage just before he goes away. And that seems to really affect how much damage the health bar takes. So essentially what I'm saying is, when you stop these wipe mechanics, overkill those guys. Go above and beyond when it comes to dealing damage quickly, and swords are by far the best strategy we've found. Okay, so you've stopped the wipe mechanic on the top. Now, what's going to happen is the bosses at the bottom are going to do that same wipe mechanic. So as soon as you kill that first boss on the top, the person with Scanner needs to transfer that down to the people at the bottom. Someone at the bottom needs to grab it from the transfer station and then use it to find which boss on the bottom is doing the white mechanic, is glowing yellow, and do the exact same thing. Like, call it out to everyone. Whoever's down there goes there, spins to wins with the sword, and gets that damage. Now, just before that happens, or just after that happens, remember that at some point you are going to have to transfer the red operator buff up to the top. And you'll have to do that after the servitors are killed. So usually the best way is to just do the first damage phase up at the top, like stop the white mechanic, send down the scanner buff, someone grabs it, and then someone at the bottom sends up the operator buff just after it's been grabbed, and then someone at the top grabs operator, and then whoever grabs operator is just going to keep it up top for literally the entire time. Like, they are not going to have to transfer operator down. Operator needs to stay at the top area. It's the scanner buff that needs to, at that point, keep going up and down and up and down. Because there's going to be 4 bosses in total that do a white mechanic every single phase, so to speak. So it's going to start on the top. You stop that guy, send scanner down, it happens at the bottom. You stop that guy, send scanner back up, happens at the top. Send scanner back down, happens at the bottom. Then you send scanner back up, and there's going to be no more damage phase for quite a while. But you want scanner to end back up, because it's going to start back up the next time there's a damage phase. Okay, I know that's a lot to take in, but trust me, you will get used to it, and it really boils down to someone having scanner and calling out which boss to damage, and then just transferring it in the transfer station, and the other half of the team doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? But we have to talk about what the operator does. So again, at some point you need to transfer that operator from the bottom to the top. Potentially you can have someone starting at the bottom, get the operator buff, and then take the drop pod up to the top and then just stay at the top with the operator buff. That's a possibility as well. You can transfer them via the drop pod, kind of. But you're going to notice that every boss you kill drops a purple sphere, similar to the purple sphere that you went near to start this encounter. And anyone who goes over that sphere and kind of stands on it for a little bit is going to get a debuff. Atrax 1 replication, and it's going to give a time counting down from 45 seconds. If this counts down to 0, you die. And then an Atrax boss spawns at where you died and wipes your entire team. So you don't want to let it get to 0. Whoever has that buff needs to go up to the top, because you can only do this at the top. But then they need to follow the operator to one of these airlocks. The operator is able to shoot the red data pad next to the airlock. It opens it up. Then you, with that buff, and as you can see, you're going to be like glowing purple for everyone to see. You need to go into that airlock, and the operator shoots the literal glowing purple part. Like, actually basically shoots you with that glowing purple sphere above your head. That drops the purple sphere, and it drops it in the airlock. So basically, you're killing Atrax, you're grabbing his soul, and you're shooting it out of the airlock, quite literally. Now that's pretty easy to do if you're at the top. Like, you just grab it after you kill the guy, run to whatever airlock the operator calls out, and then run in, get it shot off, back out, you're good to go. But again, it's also going to happen at the bottom. So people at the bottom need to actually be rotating consistently to the top. Once you kill a boss at the bottom, someone needs to grab that soul and head into a drop pod and head up immediately. Once that person from the bottom gets to the top, then they are simply directed by the operator to which airlock door to go to, and then they simply get it shot off them. Maybe they're going to be around for another damage phase. They can help sword a guy at the top, and then as soon as that's done, they're likely going to head back down as quickly as possible via the drop pod. Now, some really important mechanics to know about with that replication debuff. So, you can actually reset the timer if you shoot it off someone's head, but only the operator can shoot it off someone's head. So, likely what's going to happen is you have someone coming up from the bottom and they're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do it, I only have 5 seconds. As soon as they come out of that drop pod, the operator can shoot it off, and then they can simply pick it back up again, and the debuff starts again at 45 seconds. So you have a lot more time to go and do the airlock thing. So you can reset it with the operator shooting it off, and then you can just pick it back up again. Technically, you can also get it shot off, and someone else can pick it up if you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Another important thing to note is that two
Who just
people
left?
can use the same airlock.
everyone
Like,
left.
if the person from the bottom gets
Maybe
up to the
because
top
of
really
inactivity.
quickly, more likely,
Okay,
from the bottom damage phase you just finished with the top, you're gonna have
I'm back, but it's a whole lot to take. Holy shit.
one airlock,
Yeah,
they
it is,
both
but
go
I
in
kind of
there,
get it.
the operator shoots purple off the top of them, and then they both just come off completely
Man, did
blank.
you watch the video?
But you do want to do the airlock thing pretty quickly because it will close after screen time being open, and potentially you can even get stuck in there any time. Okay, so that is almost it for the mechanics of this encounter. To summarize one more time because it is so complicated. Essentially, what you're going to do is slay out on paths until soldiers spawn. When this happens, you need to kill the buff enemies, scanner on top, and operator at the bottom, and people need to grab those buffs.
Okay, so if I get this, the operator mod stays on top, and the how do you call it? The yellow buff, the scanner buff needs to be switched between top and bottom, right? Because when the damage phase starts, it starts at the top. So you need to damage on top. Then after you dead damage, you have to send the scanner buff back down. Holy shit. They do damage and then you shoot it back up. Blah blah blah. When damage phase is done, what happens next?
The boss are going to join a debuff. So someone have a debuff heading from the room to clean it.
It's pretty weird. There's always gonna be an operator that holds the buff at the top, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the most important part.
debuff every single time to get a credit.
I think so. I think I know it, but the other side of me says I don't know it.
Yeah, first place is on the upstairs. Then second is on the downstairs.
Yeah, it always
So
starts, it
scanner,
starts on top.
yeah, scanner always might be on the top first. Then second time maybe to go downstairs. Then downstairs, then go upstairs. Okay.
Okay, I'm quickly taking a piss. I'll be right back.
I should do that too. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Everyone's back, or
Yeah, I'm here.
Dusty here?